Paul Brown Stadium opened for football in September of 2000, and since then, the fans have been pouring in to watch their beloved Bengals play. Welcome to Cincinnati. Tom Hammond here, folks, with my partner, Chris Collinsworth. Glad you're with us. We should be in for a good one between the Bengals and the Saints. The teams are set. The fans are excited. Let's get this game underway. Hartley places the ball on the tee and will get ready to kick this one off. He line drives it. Takes it at the 15. They'll take over at the 36.
Jones on the return.
The New Orleans Saints go with a four-man front. On the ground with a tailback.
So important as a coach to establish that running game and use it as a weapon that keeps that defense off guard.
Second down and 5 to go.
41-yard line.
The Saints come out in a 4-3.
Ace is left! Ace is left!
Back to throw. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. There with the catch. Excellent open field tackle by Davis. So he'll take over the first down and then pass to the receiver.
Savvy little move that time by the receiver to pick up the first down.
4-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints line up in a 4-3. Handoff on the draw.
I know it takes patience, but you have to keep running the football with defense. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big game.
They're within striking distance.
23-yard line.
Posse! Posse!
Benson alone in the backfield. Play fake. Pass completed. Pick up from about 8.
On the reception. Gain of 8 on the play.
Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. Tries for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it.
He worked so hard to get open on the play, did everything right, and then the easy part was making the catch, and he just couldn't come up with it.
Graham can give his team the lead.
32 yards.
And he makes it. Cincinnati gets ready to kick it away.
Thomas back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. Fields it at the 3. Won't be stopped. What a spin. New Orleans trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. They'll take over and 10 to go.
First and 10.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package. He looks to throw on first down. Throws it deep. Left side. He brings it in. The defense just didn't match up well.
The result of the play is a first down. First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Single set backfield. They'll throw on first down. And the bomb is away. It's completed. Another pass for a big completion.
They're just invading the defense. This is like Patton's army marching through. They found their Achilles heel.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Knocks back on first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, Saints.
Hartley lining up for the point after. Extra point is good. New Orleans looks ready to kick it away.
Jones back to return.
Kicks it off. From the 10. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points.
On the return.
First and 10 to go.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Nice play fake. Pass is complete. The 40, open field ahead. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bengals. That's a huge play by the quarterback. Graham lining up for the point after. Graham makes it a 3-point game. And that now puts them up by 3 points. Cincinnati looks ready to kick it away.
Thomas back deep to return.
And here's the kick. Fielded at the 3. New Orleans will try to take the lead on this drive.
Thomas on the return.
Ball on their own
Will
31.
start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. They'll throw on first down. On the run, he throws it. Pass completed. Great play that goes for a big yard.
And that is, without question, his bread and butter. Make the catch, find a little room, then outrun the defenders down the field. Coach counts on him to make a few big plays every game, and we just saw one.
The Cincinnati Bengals go with a 4-man front. He looks to throw on first down. Passes, end zone. He completes it. Touchdown, Saints. Breeze has now thrown for 2 touchdowns. Hartley lining up for the point after. And the point after is good. New Orleans gets ready to kick it away.
Jones back deep to return.
Booming kick. From the 9. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working.
First and 10 will start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Single set backfield under heavy pressure. There for the catch. Utah gains a couple of short completion.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Saints go with a 4-man front.
Screen!
Delayed handoff. Benson comes away with 2 yards on the
Gain
carry.
of 2 on the play.
3rd and 6.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Here's a pitch left side.
Boy, if you can get that block on the edge out there, when you have a guy with this kind of speed and quickness, It just makes that play so much easier. And defensive coordinators go crazy. That's the one thing any defense should be able to do is contain that outside pitch.
Palmer sends one of his guys in motion. Here's a counter play.
Running the ball consistently, obviously, is the first step in creating a truly balanced attack.
They line up at the 44-yard line. One-man backfield. Drops back. Makes the catch. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage. First down, 10 to go. 49-yard line. The New Orleans Saints go with a 4-man front. What a shot!
The defense held their position and didn't let him get away on that.
Ball on the 46-yard line. Ball on the 46-yard line. Ace backfield this time. The halfback with the carry. And that was a nice job moving up the first down.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. First down, looking to throw. Defense closing in. It's a loose ball. And it's picked up by one of the linemen. You know, the defense is upset at that missed opportunity.
Turnovers can definitely turn the football game around, and that defense had a chance that time to make a big play.
We played a quarter. Score is 14-10. Saints.
14, the Bengals, 10. The teams are ready for the second quarter.
This is a good one to call.
This is the ninth play of this drive.
On the 42-yard line.
One-man backfield. And it's incomplete. Ocho Cinco wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Single set backfield. Palmer sends one of his guys in motion. He drops back to pass. He lays it out there. Pass completed. Touchdown, Bengals. Coles now has 2 touchdown catches. Graham lining up for the point after. The extra point is good. Cincinnati gets ready to kick it away.
Thomas back to return.
Great kick here. Takes it at the 8. He couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
On the return.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
The
Ball on
Saints
their own
will
29.
start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Single set backfield.
Solo! Solo!
The halfback with the carry. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. They'll throw on first down. Throws while on the run. And the pass falls incomplete. Not sure what the call is. Let's see what the flag is all about.
On the offense, number 88.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. Here's the give. Makes the run. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. He couldn't hang on to it.
And that was a relatively easy interception that he let go in and out of his hands there.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. They got rid of the blitz that time.
Yeah, I understand that you have to mix it up defensively, but if you're going to take that kind of chance and bring that kind of pressure, you are clearly vulnerable to a big play just like that.
First and 10. 46-yard line.
Watch the screen, baby. Watch that screen.
Breeze lines up with a split backfield. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Harris. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy going.
They line up at the
50-yard line.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. Here's the halfback.
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
Third down play here. They have to get it to the 36-yard line.
Turnover, baby.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. What a hit! And they'll settle for the run on third down.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Number 4 to punt. Chapman back to return it. Back to punt. They fake it. All kinds of pressure. Oh, and they got it.
Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on fourth down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
At the 44-yard line. First and 10.
One-man backfield. Hands it off. Play fake. Caught! What a catch! The defense was coming with the heat on that first down.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that.
First and 10.
First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Single set backfield. Coles is the man in motion. They go to the run. He's dropped for a loss.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
35-yard line.
Palmer lines up with a split backfield. Steps up in the pocket. Pass completed. Touchdown, Bengals. Coles has now been the target on 3 touchdowns. Graham lining up for the point after. And the point after is good. Cincinnati gets ready to kick it away.
Thomas back deep to return.
The kick is away. From the 9. They'll start this drive at the 26.
Thomas on the
Look to
return.
run this one off tackle. Send your guy to the outside and see if they'll give him some room to work with.
First
Ball
down, 10
on the
to go.
26-yard line.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. Hands it off. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. He's having pretty good success running the ball so far. They'll probably keep handing it to him.
Second
2 minutes to go in the half.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
One-man backfield. A little misdirection. And he will lose yardage on the play. He got the ball, but it went nowhere.
The halfback really didn't have a shot at all there. In order to have an effective running back, you have to start getting that running back into the secondary.
Ball on the
42-yard line.
We got Nick. We got Nick.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. Bush does a great job to get free and pick up the first.
10 on the play. First
They
and
line
10.
up at the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals go with a 4-man front. They'll give it off here. Nice play fake. And the bomb is away. Almost picked.
That's a guy who's pretty dangerous if he can get the ball in his hands. Just didn't make the catch and really cost his team with that one. Well, he really made about half a play on that one. That one should have been intercepted.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. They'll give it off here.
Everybody knows that a tough running game will help your passing attack be even more effective.
To convert on this third down play, they have to reach at least the 38. The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a nickelback.
Bush on the run. 3-yard gain on the play.
4th and 3 coming up. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They hand it off. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Defense lines up with 8 men in the box.
Usually if you run the football this well early in the game, it bodes well for what may happen later because as defenses tire, sometimes you break those big runs.
He drops back to pass. He throws it. Pass is complete. The 20. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Touchdown, Saints.
Drew Brees is one of those quarterbacks that loves looking for the big play. He is more patient than most in trying to keep his focus down the field. He wants to hit you for a big play before he comes back to that dump off. And you can see in big game situations, that usually generates some exciting touchdown plays just like that one.
Hartley tacks on the extra point. New Orleans gets ready to kick it away.
Jones back to return.
He gets his leg into this one. Is looking to add to their slim lead as they take over on offense.
This is a good one to call.
They'll take over at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation. Kelly is the man in motion. They give it to the tailback. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 24-21. Bengals.
24, the Saints. 21.
It looks like we're just about ready for the second half kickoff.
Thomas back deep to return.
Kicks this one deep. Takes it from the 6. Still moving. He spins. They'll take over at the 26-yard line.
From their own 26-yard line at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in the nickel packing. Here's the give. Makes the run. He goes deep this time. It's incomplete. Shockey was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
Here's the halfback. Still going strong, and he should soon reach the 100-yard mark.
Third and one.
Third and one.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on. Big play, baby. Big play. Come on. Let's go.
Quarterback gets a couple on that draw play.
3-yard gain on the play.
First from their own 38-yard line.
On the 38-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. A little misdirection. He's out at the 50-yard line. That was a good effort from the back to pick up the first.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call the next time.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up in a 4-3. Drops the sure pick.
Yeah, but you got to pick that one off when it comes right at you like that.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ace.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. The halfback with the carry. He's been showing off some good moves. I tell you, this guy can sneak past the defense. To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it inside the 40. Single set backfield. Here's the halfback. They've got it working on third down.
But third down runs are really a statement about an offensive team. They're just saying that I don't think we have to go to any trick plays. I don't think we have to do anything fancy. We're going to line up and let our guys beat your guys.
One-man backfield. He looks to throw on first down. Looks to his left. Lays it up there. Intercepted. Hall was ready and waiting for that. First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Play action. Deflected and broken up. Wardard was defending on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Palmer lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Pass is complete. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Split back.
They line up with split backs. He's dropped for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Drops back to pass. Pass completed. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bengals. Coles continues to put on a dazzling show, and with that touchdown catch, his total today is 4. Graham lining up for the point after. And the point after is good. Cincinnati gets ready to kick it away.
Thomas back deep to return.
And here's the kick. From the 8. Runs over tackle. What a spin. The defense dealt a crippling blow to this offense the last time they had the ball.
First down will start the drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Bush alone in the backfield. They hand it off. Setting up play action. Throws on the run. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it.
You can see the receiver making a late adjustment on the ball. He was in perfect position. He just dropped it.
One-man backfield. Gives it off. On play action. Throws it deep. Pass completed. Huge hit. This guy's putting on a show out there.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
The offense got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. First down, looking to throw. Rifles it out there. Touchdown, Saints. Breeze gets to pass number 4 of the game. Hartley lining up for the point after. Hartley adds the extra point to make it a 3-point game. New Orleans gets ready to kick it away.
Jones back to return.
Not a bad kick. Fields it at the 2. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
On the receiving team, number 85.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
That's just sloppy play, though. You have to be able to concentrate in these situations. You're just giving away yardage.
The Bengals will start the drive at the 14-yard line. First and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. Palmer sends one of his guys in motion. They'll give it off here. Second and 6.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Sweep left.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down
the 19-yard line.
Watson lines up as the deep back. I formation. Billman will tackle him for a loss. Watson is denied the first down.
Those kinds of runs really won't do much good for you on third down and medium or third and long.
Number 10 awaits the snap. Bush is back deep to return the punt. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 39-yard line.
Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane
They'll
open,
start the drive
just accelerate right through it.
39-yard line. First and 10.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. Here's the give. Drops it. It's picked up. Tough break as he picks it up around the defense.
This is a talented guy. It really is, but he does have a little reputation for putting the ball
Ball on
away.
the 36-yard line.
What's good, baby? What's good?
The New Orleans Saints come out in a 4-3. Here's a little draw play.
I don't know, Tom. Didn't look like he hit the hole with very much conviction on that run.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out in bunch formation. The halfback with the carry.
First down, Bengals.
In field goal range now.
24-yard line.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Dunbar drops him for a loss. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Watch the screen, baby. Watch the screen.
The New Orleans Saints go with a 4-man front. Sweep left.
Nice job of gap control defense there. Really no place to run.
They'll need to get it past the 14-yard line to convert for the first down.
Hey, watch the route.
Palmer lines up in the shotgun formation. Here's the halfback. Play action. End zone.
Incomplete pass.
Coles was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. So, at the end of 3, our score is the Cincinnati Bengals 31, the Saints 28. The Cincinnati Bengals start this quarter in field goal range, looking to extend their 3-point advantage. This kick will be from about 41 yards out. Right down to his. Graham looks to send this one deep.
Thomas back deep to return.
He kicks it off. Fields it at the goal line.
Great situation for the offense right now. If you can take a slow, methodical drive down the field, get a touchdown, win the game, and not give the other offense a chance to get the ball back.
First and 10.
Bush alone in the backfield. He looks to throw on first down. Throws the deep pass. The 40. More. And this offense is not going to go away quick.
Well, it's not over yet, is it? Here we go. We still have a little show, a little fight left in this offense.
First and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up in a 4-3. First down, looking to throw. Going deep with this one. He brings in the deep throw. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice land.
The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it.
Touchdown, Saints.
And this kick will put them up by 1. Point after is good. Hartwood has his team lined up for the kickoff.
Jones back deep to return.
Decent kick. Fields it at the 9.
Well, this is how quarterbacks are judged. Situations just like this. Can you take your team down the field for the game-winning field goal at the end of a game?
First and 10.
The New Orleans Saints come out in a 4-3. Benson picks up with about 4 yards on the play. Second and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. He's under pressure. It's completed. He's put up nice yardage.
And what's really impressive is his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
From their own 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Screen! The New Orleans Saints go with a four-man front. Didn't get very far.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
The Bengals come out in bunch formation. And he just got hammered. Back got some open field and was able to get a nice run.
You could just tell he was not going to the ground until he got past that first down marker. I really like the determination of this guy picking up first downs.
The Saints go with a four-man front. And he gets a yard on the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints come out in a 4-3. Pass is complete. What a brutal hit. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time, and this offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this
5-yard line.
Watch it back, baby. Watch it back.
The Saints line up with a nickelback. Play fake. Billman has the pick. And they really could have done without that. So after the interception, now it's 1st and 10. Bush is the single setback. A little misdirection.
Well, the field is only 53 yards wide. I think if he'd had 53 miles, he wouldn't have got outside on that one.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
18-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals go with a four-man front on the ground with a tailback. He's battled his way to a great performance and has just taken advantage of every hole his line has given him. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game.
24-yard line.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. Here's the halfback. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. And that looked like the exact same play they just ran. Cincinnati calls a timeout. And they've got 2 remaining. First down now and 10 to go.
31-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out with 8 guys in the box. They shoot it off. The Bengals will take a timeout. And they'll have 1 timeout left. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. He lost yardage on the play.
Boy, this is a pretty good running back. Any yard to hold him up like that. Pretty impressive.
Now they'll face a 3rd and long.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up in a 4-3. Little handoff. Probably the right call, but just couldn't get the yardage they needed.
That was a big stop there. Now they're going to have to punt the football away. I know there's not a ton of time left on the clock, but plenty of time to get his team right back down the field.
There's the throw. And it's tipped away.
The Bengals will start the drive at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. They'll give it off here. Nice play fake. What a catch. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bengals. They'll hurt their chances of winning this thing, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
Oh, no, there's still plenty of time left in this one. This offense has plenty of firepower to get back and win this game.
And they'll try to tack on 2 points here. Under heavy pressure. And the defense holds. And the defense comes up short on stopping them. Graham lines up to kick this one away.
Thomas back deep to return.
The kick is away. Takes it at the 8.
Well, this is it, their last opportunity. The one positive part of this for the offense, though, is that everything becomes 4-down territory. So typically on offense, you get 3 downs. Now you get 4.
1 man backfield. First down, looking to throw. Going for it all. He completes it. So they pick up the first down, and I wouldn't write this one off just yet. Looks like they'll go with a no huddle. They'll throw on first down. Here's the deep throw. He brings it in. They get another first down here.
They're not really doing anything fancy. This is just good old-fashioned drop back, find the open zone, and work it in there.
He looks to throw on first down. Guns it out. Oh, and he dropped it. That pass was very nearly intercepted.
That would have been a huge defensive play, a chance to get this defense off the field, stop the drive, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up in a 4-3. Back to throw. Pass is complete. Touchdown, Saints. Breeze with 5 touchdown tosses in the game. And they look to tie things up. And the point after is good. New Orleans looks to send this one deep.
Jones back deep to return.
The kick. From the 8.
Time for the quarterback to earn those big bucks right now. Perfect situation. You're in control of the ball. The clock is on your side. Take your team down the field. Make a name for yourself.
They hand it off. Nice play fake. It's completed. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Pass is complete. 9-yard pickup.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
He got depleted. Ochocinco keeps the chains moving. He's picked up both first downs on this series. They hurry back to the line. They'll throw on first down. Pass completed. And we can't determine a winner in regulation in this one, so we'll head to overtime with the score. The Cincinnati Bengals 42, the Saints 42. Graham keys up the ball and looks ready to kick it deep.
Thomas back deep to return.
And here's the kick. Fields it at the 17. Stays on his feet. Won't be stopped. That return will set the offense up nicely.
Thomas on the return.
First down, 10 to start the drive at the 44.
First and 10.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. They hand it off. Won't be stopped. What a spin. The 40. They had a chance to stop him, but he was able to shake off a couple of tacklers for the first.
Yeah, they looked like they were trying to hug Grandma out there. Pretty dainty tackling on that one.
Single set backfield. They give it to the tailback. Who stood past the defenders and picked up a solid gain for the first. This is to put his team up by a field goal. Trying to take the lead by a field goal. He got it. They win. That'll do it for us. Our final on this one is the New Orleans Saints 45, the Cincinnati Bengals 42. So, for myself and Chris Collinsworth, we'd like to thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.